Hey guys, welcome back to Java series. So in this video we will learn about variables and we will see what are variables and types of variables we have in Java. So first we will talk about variables. Variables are used to store the values and a variable is the name of reserved area allocated in memory. So take an example, int roll equal to 40. So here roll is a variable and this variable will store these values. So we can say this variable is just like a container which stores this value. Now how much memory is allocated by this variable depends on the data type which we have used. So here we have used int data type. So it will take 4 bytes. So in my previous video we have already discussed about data types. How much memory is allocated by which type of data type, right? So this is the variable declaration. This is initialization, right? So this is how we declare and initialize a variable in Java. Now we have understood about the variables, how to declare, how to initialize, how much memory it will allocate based on data type which we have used. So while writing our code in Java, we are going to use this variable. Now the question is when this variable will allocate memory. What is the scope of this variable we have used? Means from where we can access this variable, like from methods, constructor or some block. So this all depends on which type of variable we have used. So in Java we have three types of variables: instance variable, local variable and static variable. So static variable and class variable both are same. So first we will talk about instance variable. So variable declared inside the class but outside the method, constructor or block. That variable is instance variable. Means simply we can say variables which is inside the class but outside the method, that is called instance variable. When this variable will allocate memory, so it will be created at the time of object creation. Means when we will create object of a class, then that time instance variable is loaded. Hence the scope of instance variable is exactly same as the scope of object. Means when the object will be destroyed, the memory allocated by the instance variable will be destroyed at the same time. Now next point, we cannot access instance variable directly from static area, but we can access it by using object reference. But we can access instance variable directly from the instance area. It means suppose if we have a class and we have a static method inside the class. So we cannot access instance variable inside the static methods directly. For that we have to create object of class first. So with the help of that object we can access that instance variable. And if we have a non-static method, suppose we have a class and that class have a non-static method, then we can access this instance variable directly. Now next point is access modifier can be used with instance variable. Means if I am writing int a equal to 5, then we can use access modifier like public, private. So access modifier puts some restriction on a variable. So we will learn about access modifier in a separate video. Now next, initialization is not mandatory. It is default value provided by JVM. Means if you are writing instance variable, see this is the initialization, right? So in case of instance variable, if you are not initializing the variable, then it will take the by default value by the JVM. So as we know, integer have by default value 0, so it will take by default 0. Instance variable will be stored in the heap memory as the part of object. So in Java we have different types of memory. So when we will write instance variable, then it will store in the heap memory as a part of object. Now we will talk about local variable. So local variable declared inside a method, constructor or block. It means those variables which are declared inside the method is called local variable. Now the second thing is when it will be created, means when it will allocate memory for that variable. So it will be created while executing the methods in which it is declared. Means suppose if we have a class and inside a class we have created a method and inside that method we have written some local variable, then that variable will be created and that method is executed. If we are not going to execute that method, then that variable will not allocate any memory. Now next, scope of local variable is inside the method block constructor in which it is declared. We cannot use this variable from outside the method. Now next, initialization is mandatory. No default value for local variable. So suppose we have a method add method and we are writing a local variable int role. So it will show compile time error because local variable must be initialized. Means we have to initialize this variable. It will not take any by default value. Now next point is access modifier cannot be used for local variable. Only final keyword can be used. It means access modifier like public, private, protected, we cannot use this modifier with local variable. Local variable are visible only within the method. Means if we have written a local variable inside a method, then that variable are not visible from outside the method. Means we cannot use that variable from some different methods. The scope of the local variable is only inside the method in which it has been declared. Local variable is stored inside stack memory. So if you are writing a instance variable, then it will store in heap memory, and if you are writing a local variable, then it will store in stack memory. Now we will talk about static variable. Variable declared with static keyword are called static variable. Local variable cannot be declared as static. Means if we use a static keyword with a variable, then that variable is called static variable, and we cannot write a static keyword with local variable. Means suppose we have a instance variable and we have used static keyword with instance variable, then it will work as a static variable. But for a local variable we cannot use the static keywords. No need of object creation to call a static variable. It will be created at the time of class loading. Means it will allocate the memory at the time of class loading, and there is no need of object creation to call a static variable. Scope of the static variable is same as the scope of the class. Means suppose if a class is loaded, then a static variable is loaded. So now we will see calling of static variables. So we can call a static variable directly, and we can call it by using class name, or we can call it by using object reference name. So these are the possible way using which we can call a static variable. So these are the theory part for variables. Now we will try to understand with an example. So here I have created a class, a student class, and this is the main method we have. I will write some instance variable. So see, these variable are the instance variable because this is declared inside the class but outside the method. Suppose we have a method So in this program we have two instance variable and two methods. One is add method and one is main method, right? So this variable we can say this is a instance variable. So these are the instance variable because this is inside the class but outside the method. Now if we will talk about this int c equal to 10, then this variable is a local variable because this is declared inside the method, right? So this is a local variable. Now I will call this method. So first we will have to create object of this student. So I have created an object of student, and with the help of this object I can call the methods. Now run the program. See, this is the output. Addition equal to 26. So see, these are the instance variable. So we can use this variable inside any non-static method. So in this program, this variable will allocate some memory, right? And this variable will allocate some memory. And this is the local variable. It will also allocate some memory. So now the question is, when the variable is going to allocate memory. So instance variable will allocate memory at the time of object creation. When we have created the object for a student, then this instance variable is loaded, right? Suppose if I will remove this execution, then what will happen? Only this variable will execute memory. Why? Because we have created object of a class. So this variable is loaded. And int c equal to 10. This is a local variable, so it will not allocate any memory. This local variable will be loaded when this method is called, right? Because the scope of this variable is only inside the method. So when I will call this method, then it will allocate memory. And next thing we have discussed that this is instance variable, so we can use access modifier. Means we can use access modifier with a instance variable, right? But with local variable we cannot use access modifier. See, we are getting compile time error. It means we cannot use access modifier with a local variable. Now we have also understood that for an instance variable, if we are not initializing instance variable, then it will take by default value. Now here we have written int a. It means a is the instance variable and I am not initializing any variable, so by default it will take 0, right? So when I will execute this program, it will take 0 plus 10 plus 10, right? See the output. Means it is not mandatory to initialize a instance variable. If you will not initialize it, it will take the by default value. But if you will talk about local variable, then it is mandatory to initialize a local variable, right? See, I have not initialized local variable, then we are getting compile time error. So here a and b are the instance variable, so we can access the variable from any method, non-static method. And if you want to use this variable inside the static method, then you have to call it with the help of object. So we have to write, see, we cannot call a variable directly from a static method. So for calling this instance variable inside a static block, we have to create object, and with the help of that object we can call a variable. The output. So this is all about instance variable and local variable. Now we'll see static variable. So if a variable is declared with a static keyword, then it is a static variable. So here we have used static keyword with this variable, right? Static int a equal to 48. So now it is not a instance variable. Now it is a static variable. So when this class is loaded, then that time this variable will be loaded. So when I will execute the program, JVM will load this class. So at that time this variable will be loaded, right? Means for calling this variable there is no need of object creation, right? This is a static variable, so I will just calling it directly. Can we use static keyword with local variable? No. See, it will show compile time error. Local variable cannot be declared as static, right? Now see, we have created a different class demo. Means this will be instance variable. Now I want to call this variable from main method. Can we call it directly? No, we cannot call it because this is an instance variable. So when this variable will be loaded, when we will create object of that class. So if I want to call this variable, then first we have to create object of the class. See, we have created object of demo, right? So once the object is created, this variable will allocate memory, that is 4 byte, because we have used integer data type. And now we can call this variable with the help of that object reference. So now we can call it. Clear? I will write a static keyword with this variable. So now this variable is a static variable because we have used static keyword. Now it is a static variable. So for calling static variable, no need to create object, right? We can call a static variable with the help of class name. So we can write demo a, means we can call this static variable with the help of class name. So we can directly load this class and will call this variable. And if we will talk about static int equal to 40, so this is a static variable and this exists inside the same class in which main method exists. So for calling that variable, see, we have directly called the static variable. Why? Because this is in the same class, so no need to create object. So if you will call it with class name, then it will, if you will call it with class name, it's okay, no problem. But if it is in the same class, then we can directly call it, right? And if static variable is inside some other class, then you have to call it with class name. So I have written here calling of a static variable directly possible, or by using class name, or by using object reference name. So with the help of this program, we have understood about the variables in Java we have. So if you like the video, please share and subscribe my channel.